Lesson 2: Evaluating market demands and trends for specific skills. In this course, I will be going back to your pre-digital skill learning period, just like I said before, where I will be focusing on teaching you how to sell the digital skill which you have learned that you are not making money with. And there are countless ways to achieve that. Market demands and trends. All of these questions, you need to answer them all. They are more like rhetorical questions. One, how profitable is that skill that you have learned? Two, is it a skill that is already going on extinction? Three, can the skill be complemented? Four, if you try to learn a complementary skill with the one you have currently, will there be any form of conflict? So picking one after the other now. The skill that you have learned, how profitable is the skill? One of the good reasons why you don't just jump at anything is that you need to make your diligence research first. Okay, this skill that I want to learn, how profitable is it? How well are people making money from this skill? So you need to make your findings first before learning a digital skill. So that you won't learn a digital skill and then at the end of the day you're not making money and you start complaining. Because when you start complaining, your intentions will be good, but your complaint won't be that valid because you chose to learn a skill that is not profitable. So what to do, solution to that is you dump the skill and then you go for a skill, you go for a high income skill, a skill that is much more profitable. There are countless of them out there. Do your research. Two, is it a skill that is already going on extinction? What is your answer? If you've learned a skill that is already going on extinction, you are doing yourself more harm than good because at the end of the day, you won't be receiving a dime from that skill. Nobody will be asking for that skill. That digital skill will not be needed anymore. Will not be needed. Now check these pictures out. That's right there. Our ancestors had tails. And look at the ancestor here. This one used to be the talk of the town. Back in the day, this used to be talk of the town, telephone. But now, and even these ones now, they are now older technologies, right? They are older technologies because life is more advanced than these two here. Another one, I believe this one was in the 80s. In my time, this one said, this 3310, I believe. 3310. Said, shh, respect your grandpa. You see? Now, this is the person they're talking to now. Oh, he said, okay, okay. This is 1980s, 2000s, 2010s. Now, this one is gradually becoming an old version of old technology. You see, so that means it keeps on evolving. Now, check this one out. This is radio tape. This is uh, camera. This is radio. This is calendar. This is calculator. This is email. This is alarm clock. This is telephone. No, so this is cassette. Now, at the end of the day, you can see all of these devices now. This big man and smart man here can do all of these people's work. You can see it. So imagine a cameraman now, I mean a photographer who has refused to evolve, who has refused to keep on updating and upgrading his knowledge. This person will be left out because what this one will do much more better, except for some sophisticated cameras now. If not, this one will do much more better. So look at the question. So you took our job. Even touchlight is not here. Touchlight is not here. And some other devices like that. So you must keep on evolving. That's your skill. Is it already going on extinction? I remember back in the days, like when we have VHS. I believe that was technology of the 1970s. VHS, if you want to watch a movie, use VHS cassettes. Now, from VHS in the 80s, they developed another technology which is the CDs, that is compact disc. Then the 90s, around 1995, they developed another one, compact disc. Then after compact disc, they developed DVD. You know, at the end of the day, all of these things, your smartphone will do that. Some of these things that I'm even saying, some people don't even care about it because why? It's not an old technology, so they have no business researching all of those things. From VHS in the 70s to CDs in the 80s, from CDs in the 80s to DVDs in the 90s. Now, mobile phone has taken over. CDs won't be able to take much capacity, so that's why they came up with DVD, which is of more capacity. But at the end of the day, even combine VHS, CDs, DVDs, mobile phone has more capacity and it has more benefits than the three combined. So your skill, that all those things I'm saying, it's still pointing back to your skill. That skill you have learned or that you want to learn that you've learned. Is it a skill that is already going on extinction? Because if it's that kind of skill, you need to dump it and go and learn a skill. That is why you make your diligent and due research before you learn a skill. If it's not a skill that's going to pay you well, if it's not a high income skill, if it's not a profitable skill, dump it and learn a better skill. So you need to dump it and learn a better skill that will do you well. All right. Now the next one is, can the skill be complemented? You need to learn a skill that can be complemented. How would you know this? It is by your understanding of the skill that you currently have. For example, as a graphic designer, you will know a good graphic designer that is versatile in the industry. You will know some other skills that will complement your graphic design skill. All right, you will definitely know. And there are some skills that go hand in hand with your existing skill. Graphic design, you have website design, you have the UI UX design, then motion graphics. All of these things they go hand in hand. So I'm not asking you to learn all of these skills altogether no, at once. No, learn one, concentrate on that. Then with time you can learn another skill which will complement that one which you already have. So at least if you have a skill that money is coming in from this major one, then the complementary one, another income is coming from that side. It's not bad, it's all good. Then lastly, if you try to learn a complementary skill with that one you have currently, would there be any form of conflict? That is, you have a skill, but now you want to learn a complementary skill. You need to sit down and ask yourself, okay, this complementary skill that I want to learn, if I learn it, hope it won't be conflicting with the one that I'm currently working on, like the one I have currently. Won't it be conflicting or won't it be taking my time? Because if you have a skill already, a skill, or if you've learned a skill already, digital skill that to execute your project, it will take you time. It will take you time. So learning another complementary skill, if it's something that will still take your time, definitely you should just let that go and focus on just one. So maybe later when you start to get bigger in what you do, then you probably can start employing people or something. Depends on how you decide to do your own kind of business. So you must be very smart with what you are doing. So all of these boxes, all of these questions, you need to answer them by yourself. One, how profitable is that skill you have learned? Two, is it a skill that is already going on extinction? Three, can the skill be complemented? Four, if you try to learn a complementary skill with the one you have currently, will there be any form of conflict? We must answer that. So see you in the next video.